Hello, beautiful people. This is Prosper Micah, and I have with me Peter Ocheme.
Yes.
Welcome to Prime Media Studio. We are here once again. As usual, we always bring the tidbits across to you so that you know what's happening around this environment. So today we're going to be talking about some tidbits from the newspaper, just the happening around here, from the presidency, even down to the streets, and all some funny stuff. You might not understand what's happening. So funny stuff is happening. Some people, lone protesters. Have lone protesters.
Yes.
We have some leak audios, and we also have some. It's drama altogether.
Altogether.
Yeah, but all these they are all expected. That's what makes the news. That's what makes the news. Okay, to start with, we'll be looking at the story on Bishop Cooker. Yeah, Bishop Cooker deliver. Happy Easter anyway. Let me start with a happy Easter to you wherever you are. Happy Easter, happy Easter. There's some story around this Easter that we're going to be sharing also. So, during Bishop Cooker, the Archbishop of Sokoto diocese, during his Easter sermon, and he talked about some things, and he dived into the current administration, the administration of President Buhari and others, and some of his statement was that according to him, that this current administration has not performed well at all. That based on his rating, that he scored them 0.
Wow.
That some of the things that was promised, like for example, I think there's some things he actually mentioned. He said, as you prepare to return to Daura or Kaduna, I do not know if you feel fulfilled or that you met the total dreams and goals you set out for yourself, such as ending. These are the things he actually mentioned. He talked about ending banditry. Okay, according to him, these were the promises that the current administration promised when they were asking people to support them to become to lead the country. They promised to actually step on Boko Haram within 3 months. I just added that one. I remember that was sort of
and this is more than 8 years now. Sorry, up to 8 years now.
Okay. They talked about ending banditry. Then banditry wasn't as this big. Let me use that word. But they promised to end it totally.
Oh.
And also defeating corruption. That was one of the promise. Defeating corruption. And if you look at corruption then and now, we can't really say which one is better, which one is worse, because both are not okay at all. Then he also mentioned bringing back our girls. And he made one statement that Buhari actually made then, that I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody. Then also talked about selling off of our presidential fleets and traveling with us. I think this is where some of the things Kuka re-echoed, that these were the promises, and how come we are not saying how come nothing is happening? How come it's not happening? I think this were what he mentioned. So how come they're not happening? And the presidency did not take it lightly at all.
Oh.
They were kind of there's some reaction. The reaction was that Kuka can't prove Buhari promised to sell off presidential fleets. That was their own reaction to this story. Okay, then moving on, let's look at the story of where are we? The story of the lone protester in the airplane.
The man who was boggled out.
Yes. He was protesting alone in the airplane and saying that Tinubu must not be sworn in.
Wow.
That was his own reaction. So, and it was actually buggled out from the pulled out from the airplane. But you know, recently,
Straight to where? After
well, only,
bogging.
only God knows where they was taken to. But you know, there was a story after that. We saw a lot of stories from the social media that this same man has actually played one stunt before now, before the general election. And the stunt was that they were asking, what kind of shirt are you putting on? Why are you supporting this candidate? And all that, a shot at his tire, and so on and so forth. So we don't know what is playing out in all this. But what we see right now, I learned that court has denied him bail. That means he's going to remain police custody
Study.
for some time. Okay.